Right, we should be live here in one moment. Gonna go check on Twitch, see how we're doing. Yep, we are live. Let me go check make sure sound is coming through loud and clear. Good, sounds great. Okay, that's great. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Blender 3D LightWave Discussions channel. This is our last broadcast for the year. Looking forward to this. Last broadcast of the year. I'm going to share my screen in just one moment. All right. Come on, people are slowly coming in here. So this is it's almost Christmas time. This is the week before Christmas, Saturday before Christmas. And I have my homemade coffee here too. Welcome. Welcome to the Blender 3D and LightWave discussions. And we got people jumping in. Share in the chat box where you're from, whether it's like in your area. I am from San Diego, where I always share that the weather sucks everywhere else. Because it does. San Diego has gorgeous weather. I was raised in Chicago. Many of you will probably already know. And as gorgeous of a city and wonderful as a city as Chicago is, it does not have San Diego weather in the least. I'm going to bring up the previous, where we left off last week. There we go. Welcome. People are slowly jumping in. I'm going to send off a quick little Facebook advertisement. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. I think it'll be. And I'm going to share my screen, share the entire screen. And we will share the screen with Blender. I have three monitors in front of me. So I'm constantly looking around. So you see my head moving around because I've got monitor to my right, left, and one in front of me. And good, people. There we go. People are slowly coming. Share in the chat box where you're from and the weather, what the weather is like in your area. And I'm going to share with everybody to come join us here on Facebook right now. To join in live. We are now live. So I'm going to type on here, join us now live for the Blender 3D, if I can type right. Blender 3D and LightWave discussions. See, what drives me nuts is when I accidentally hit the caps lock and everything goes caps, and I don't want everything to go caps. And LightWave discussions. All right. And then I will put in our link. So even for our purposes, I'm going to come over here to Twitch here. I'm going to give you Ace. Welcome, man. Ace is in Carlsbad, right near me. I'm putting in the link to our Twitch channel. So take that and share it. Might have to leave for a bike ride since it's going to be a rain. Oh, it's going to be rain for days soon. Well, not today, right? So, Ace, are we planning on getting rain today here in San Diego? I know it's a little cloudy outside. We had perfect weather yesterday. Yesterday was my Christmas party. So we had perfect weather. It was not a cloud in the sky, and it was hot. Are we supposed to get rain today, Ace? He says not for a couple of days, but Christmas Eve will rain a lot. Okay, yeah. So then I'm going to go bike riding today as well. Actually, after the broadcast, obviously. Um, there we go. Join us for live discussions. There we go. And it's there. I will go ahead and send it to all of our favorite Blender people. We have a lot of Blender groups out there. I think some of them are following us. And it's always good to see that. All right. And so you said I'll try to wait until then too. Yes, I'm planning on going for a little bike ride. I figure right after the broadcast. So what I say? What are you riding nowadays? Out of curiosity, what bike do you have? Because I'm using a mountain bike, so I can go off road. I can go on road, wherever I want to go. And let's go ahead and invite the LightWave people too. All right, so we're hitting the LightWave people as we speak. We even have a LightWave Asia. We once in a while we usually get somebody from that group here. LightWave Next, LightWave Avenue, and we've got this is something different. Octane renderers for LightWave. I even got a Spanish LightWave here. Cool. All right, so it's out posting it, so we should have a lot of those guys jumping in. All right, so let's go play. So welcome. Let's see. Still your old Gary Fisher full suspension mountain bike, only on road to get to trails. Cool. So where you planning on going? Carlsbad, everybody, is right next door to me here. I'm in Oceanside. So Ace is just right near where I live. It's always a joy to hear that other 3D modelers are right near me here. Okay. All right. So then I am currently sharing my screen. All right. So I guess we can go over here and start playing. We're gonna pick up where we left off last time. Also, I want to do this before I get started too. So anybody who wants to come on and share live, I'm going to put the link right into Twitch to share live. And let's go ahead and put that up there. All right. So to share live, you can come and join us. This is our last broadcast of the year. This is it for the year. We start up again. I think we start again in January. I think mid-January, because I have to be in Death Valley. I have been asked to put up a permanent exhibition at one of the hotels in the Death Valley area. And Bay Photo, my assistant has just picked him up. And from Bay Photo in Santa Cruz. Aaron Houston's my assistant. I met him through Adobe. And he's got the photos. He's taking them over to be matted. And did I show? I think I showed you guys some of the work that I did in photography, but I didn't share with you guys which ones I'm actually going to be displaying in the hotel. If we get a little bit extra time, I'll share that with you. All right, so let's there we go. Cool. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and everybody got the link. Share live. The link's now in the chat box and Twitch. You're welcome to jump on board to share something. I'm going to maximize the screen so we can focus on Blender here, and let's go have some fun. So we're doing a Santa sleigh. So basically, let me we're basically going to be, let me go over here and go to material view. We're going to be modeling that sleigh. That's what we've been doing. And we're going to refine it. So we got the basic cage around it, so to speak. All right. So using the geometry, I'm gonna refine these edges here. And then we're going to refine the sled bottom, the little on the bottom here. We're going to get that done and finish it up. Should be fairly quick. If I go to X-ray view here, I guess I can't because I'm in this view here. So let me come over here and just turn this one off. So that's what we're going to be, what we've been modeling. A little Christmas thing here. I might be able to use procedurals in here for a lot of this texture on the seats. So that might be a better idea. We'll figure it out. We'll make a decision. We've got, let me turn off the feet area here. And we have to, complete this feet as well down in here. That'll just take a minute or two to do. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this on. Let's get back into our solid mode, holding the Z key on the keyboard. All right, so let's get these edges refined here a little bit. So let's, I'm going to make a couple little changes here. In that, I'm going to go to my edge view, grab these two edges here. Okay, grab those two edges here. And I'm going to kind of replace these edges. So I'll go to the side view, double G, slide it on down somewhere right about there. Then I'm going to go grab this here, double G, slide it on up like that, maybe something like that. Oops. I need to select both of these here. So I'm going to grab all that right there. So now double G. Doesn't want to do it. All right, fine. We'll do it. We'll just manually move it. So it gives me a problem. I'll manually move it. Now, I'm going to go to the 1 key on the keyboard. Let's get out of this view. All right, I've got several points going right down the side here. So in X-ray view, it should take care of that. Okay, go grab this here. Double G it. Kind of move it on up. I'm going to turn off this subdivision surfaces. I think it's a very good habit. Subdivision surfaces is on right now. And it's going to give us a little better view as to what it's going to look like in the end. But it's a good habit not to have that on when you're modeling. So it's easier to see what you're doing. I'm going to make a few little modifications. I'm going to start mapping out these edges, curving off these edges a little bit. I'm going to add extra geometry to do so. So go to my edge editing view here. Go to my side view, number 3 key on the keyboard. Command R for slicing. Add another slice here. Why? Because I'm just going to take this little slice here, a little edge, and move it up. Take that little edge there and just move it up. And take that little edge there and just move it up. There. Okay. So that's simple. Stupid, simple, boxy shapes. I got a little more of I want to make this more of a curve over here. So Command R, Control R, add a slice there, grab that little edge there, and just move it on out like that. Grab this little edge here, there. Okay, it's that simple. We do the same thing over here. And I might be able to accomplish this by, I think I may need to add one more slice right in here. So I'll go Control R, add a slice there, just to be safe. And I might go ahead. No, actually, maybe I should hold off on that first. Let me hold off on that first. I'm going to undo that because I want to grab these edges and just kind of get them mapped out correctly. All right. And once that comes in, yeah, bring it to right about there. We will need that one extra slice in here like this. And grab the bottom edge and just move it on down. Something like that. There we go. All right. I think that'll work. We got this in here. Control R. Grab that one. Bring it on down. Start mapping it out a little more precisely. Grab this little edge here. Pull it on out right about there. Something like that. Grab these top edges here. Control R. Put an extra slice right in here. Just going by instinct here. Here, I can probably double click this one, double G it, probably bring it right about there. And Control R there. I already have geometry over here. I think I brought it down too low. Keep up to that. Okay, that's fine. That's better. Come up in here and take a look at this and stay in my orthographic side view. Okay, so I suppose I can put another slice right in here, but I'm going to leave it alone for now. Keep it simple for now. Keep it there for now. Okay, let's get these edges here. I wonder if I can probably get away with it, just one edge right there. Okay. So we can grab all this and just pull it on down to there. Grab that edge and just pull it on down to something like this. So I can probably do better if I add one more slice in here. I'm thinking like that. It's a little tight in there. We'll even it out later on. Okay, so now we got to start bringing out this little area here. So I'm going to add a slice, create a space to push this on out here. And if I remember correctly, we got one for up here too. But this is all set to go. This is fine because we can use this whole shape right there to kind of extrude that on out. Let's see. I'm just checking my where's my mouse here? Mouse disappeared. Okay, there we go. So pull it back, take a look. Okay, that's a lot more rounded off. That looks pretty good. So now, just to make a point here, let me turn this other one off. We turn on subdivision. See, it's much more accurate. So if everything looks great when you're doing your hard surface technique, it's going to look fantastic when you're doing subdivision surfaces. I just noticed a problem in that this little edge. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, so it's just the angle. I think it's the angle I was at. Let me go to X-ray. Okay, good. All right. I thought I was missing an edge back here, but it's because the subdivision surfaces was blocking it off. So when I went to X-ray mode, right, it's there. It's right there. All right. It's right there. All right, cool. All right, this is looking good. Now we've got this little indentation going on here on the model. If I go to material view real quick, we got this side view where it panels inwards a little bit. So we're going to do that next. Yes, turn that off and turn this one on. Turn off those subdivision surfaces because it's just going to confuse you. It'll confuse anybody. Okay, so let's I'm going to grab some of these surfaces here. So I'm going to hit the C key. And I'm going to use it to paint. Now, I want to be in my face editing mode, escape key, and hit the 3 key on the keyboard, I can do my faces now. But if I hit the C key, it gives me a painting mode where I can just paint all the edges that I want to be selected. Just paint it on in. I want to paint the shape. I want to make sure that whole shape is outlined. Okay, good. Okay, I think this is good. Hit escape key to get out of this tool so I can have my basic navigation accessible to me. Go to X-ray and just make sure that is the only thing I've got selected. And it is. Looks pretty good. All right, so I'm worried. I'm a little worried about, no, maybe I shouldn't be worried about it. Yeah, I'm worried about it. I'll tell you why. This edge here, let me go to my edge editing. It's a little bit too close. So the next technique I'm going to apply, you might get some edges overlapping. So I'm just going to go to the side view here, and I've got the entire loop selected. I'm just hit double G and just slide it on over like this. Give me some breathing room in here for this next technique. Okay, now we'll go back, get out of this mode, go to face editing mode, pull this back a little bit, and C key. So with the C key, I can paint and I can adjust the size of my brush with my scroll wheel. So I will just start to paint right in here. Just paint these faces again. I'll go to the edges first. Make sure they're selected properly. Okay, looks good, I think. All right. Hit the escape key to get out of that tool. And I'm going to inspect it completely. X-ray, just to make sure I don't have anything else selected accidentally. Okay, cool. Let's go to work. All right, so what are we going to do? You guys already know what I'm going to do, right? Hit that I key for inset. And inset it in. See how the edges are moving? All right. And that was why I kind of move one of those edges a little further away. I may still yet have some problems, but I want to get it as close as I can. I probably should have done this before I added those extra edges in there. All right. So if I select, let me try this. If I select, inset it just a little bit and commit those changes, I should be able to do an Alt S and continue to resize this without affecting any of those edges coming closer to one another. Let's see if it works. If it hit Alt S and it's not going to work. It's working, but it's not working. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Let's try it this way. Shift S, cursor to selected, cursor to selected. There. Okay. Let's go to 3D cursor mode. let's get this to move toward orient itself toward that cursor. So let me try the Alt S again. Okay, it's going to give me the same thing. And I want to just check something out real quick. Let me go to X-ray mode, go to the side view. Sure, it was Alt S. Maybe it's another shortcut. So let me undo it. It's coming back forward again. All right, very odd. Very odd. Okay, so I'm going to do something different then. I'm going to go back because I got too many edges in here and they're overlapping one another. That's what I was afraid of. So I'm just going to remove one, maybe two edges. That's all I need to do. The one edge I want to remove is this one here. So I've got that one there. Control X will dissolve that edge. That's going to help. These two are a little bit too close together, but I need this edge, but I can probably move this entire shape on back just slightly, just temporarily. Let me see how well it does. I'm going to go ahead and go back, go to my C key, make sure I'm in my face editing mode, C key on the keyboard, and go back and reselect those faces again. So if I can give myself just a little extra space, I did this before, but I didn't add all the extra edges. I did it with very few edges, which gave me a much better result, which is what I should have done. Okay, cool. That should work. Escape key, get out of there. X-ray mode, make sure nothing extra is selected. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, so I key again, and there we go. Much better. Much better. I'm getting a little bit of overlap. I can easily correct that. There, okay. You can see the overlapping right down here. But that can be taken care of very easily. So I'm going to go to X-ray mode. Let's go. I want to go to edge editing mode. That's the edge I'm interested in. Okay. We can easily double G that. So I'm going to just deselect all the other edges real quick. So I'm just interested in those edges right in there. I think that's all I need to be worried about. Double G it and, oh, that didn't do it. Double G, slide it. There we go. Now that's better. Took it out of that danger zone in there. If I select that loop, let me see if I can get this to relax. So if I hit right click, loop tools, and go relax. Okay, now it's going to kind of mess up some of the vertical edges. It relaxed it quite nicely in here, but you can see some of the vertical edges that basically giving me too much work to do. So I'm going to undo that there. Let's try straighten. Maybe that'll do the job. So I'm going to go to loop tool and go to flatten. That's not going to do the job. That's going to flatten it out too much. So we'll leave it alone. We have to do a little bit of manual work. That's no big deal. So if I go to the side view here, yeah, it's just a few points I need to really pay attention to. So if I want to kind of clean it up, go to my edge editing view, and then just go over here to my tweak tool. And just take a look at this very quickly. And just kind of, move it around, kind of shift the points. Maybe I can grab that one there, bring it back in line, bring this kind of back in line here. just to be tidy, just tidy it up. See, just to tidy it up just a little bit. Is it completely necessary that I do this? Maybe not. Pull that back on up. Yeah, I want to move these apart here so you can see where they're almost overlapping. You want to avoid that overlapping. Yeah, this is going to help. This is going to help for the next exercise as well. Double G it, slide it on over. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just manually relaxing it. And this is going to help with our next step. Okay. Let's pull this on up and out. Okay. I don't think we need to worry about these so much over here to the left. Go to the side view and just inspect it. Yeah, that's okay. All right, let's go over here and take a look at it. Go to my face editing view. So what we've done is we made ourselves a loop. We got ourselves a nice little edge loop. So I want to kind of, mesh this out. Now I can start adding a little extra geometry in here to kind of mesh it out. Make it a more rounded edges in here if necessary. So if I bring up my reference here, that's good enough. Go to my X-ray view, go to the side view. I'm just going to get in close and take a look at all this, compare the reference. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's still there. A little bit of manipulation I'm going to need to play around with here, but I'm still in the tweak tool here. Select it. I should be able to move this around just a little bit. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be good enough. I don't want it too close to that. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go to the face view. Get out of X-ray and let's go and make this effect happen. Okay, turn that off. Let's go to the inside here. Face editing view, hit the C key for the keyboard and go grab this whole inside. The entire shape in here. Kind of get the outside first, make sure that's proper. And C key on the keyboard for my painting tool. We'll make it a little bigger this time. So I can just, So I can just quickly select a lot more at one time. Painting it in. Get a little smaller brush right there. And I'm seeing a little area way down here. Yeah, I gotta select that right there. Okay. Now that's a little tight in there. What I could do is here. Let's do this. Go to point editing mode. Grab that point and just move it on out like this. See? Take this point, move it on in like so. Just kind of manually do it. That's good enough. All right, go back to painting. C key. I want to go to face editing mode. C key. we go. Bring it on out. Get them again. Sometimes you think you have it, and when you paint in here to outline your shape, you realize, oh, there's some edges in here that's a little bit off. And again, I added extra edges ahead of time, and it's better to do this technique without adding those extra edges. Just keep it loose and simple with very few shapes at first. This would have worked a lot better. See, there we go. We got them. Okay. All right, so let's pull it back. Let's see what it looks like. Make sure we got every edge, because we're missing an edge right there, right? So shift key, it's like that face. Now we got it. So we're just looking at that shape. That's all we care about. From here, E key, extrude it inward, just like that. That'll do it. Yeah, that's cool. That'll do it. So, go to object mode, turn on subdivisions, and there we go. Okay. Yeah, clean up those edges, but that's easy peasy. Turn off subdivisions, and let's go back to work again. All right, so what's next? Let's put that little extra detail on that back end. So if I turn on my reference, that's not the reference, it's subdivision. Reference is up here. There we go. We got this little, basically geometry coming off the back here, as well as this little handle coming around the front. So we got to do the handle here. Go to X-ray mode. Go to my sleigh and go to edit mode. Okay. Now we made some additional geometry so we can actually extrude this piece on out. So I think we'll do that now. So we got two faces to deal with, that and that there. Okay. Go to my side view. Let's keep it simple. Hit the E key and just kind of pull it on out. I think I'm going to need two of these. And E key and extrude again. Before I do that, let's go ahead and hit the R key for rotation. Oops. All right. I got to stop that. Undo it. E to extrude. R to rotate. Oh, that's what's happening. If you forgot, remember this up here? Take it back to medium point instead of the 3D cursor location. There we go. Now we can do this. All right. G for move, to kind of move it in place a little bit. Okay. E for extrusion. R for rotate. And there's a couple ways we can handle this. G to move. I'm going to go to scale, my scale option here. And I'm going to want, instead of global select, I'm going to go to local, and it's still not working. So I'm going to go to normal. There we go. Now it orients it properly. And then I can just, that's kind of weird. Let me kind of take a look at what I have selected here. So, oh, I see. Oh, it's not oriented properly. Okay. So orientation's off. It looked like it was oriented properly. It was not. So if we're going to do this, even in normal view, we may have to set up a new orientation. Just real quick. So let's get out of, actually we can stay in normal. I'm going to select this. You notice if I selected one of these, the orientation is now correct. That's what I want. So I'm going to use that face to make a brand new orientation. So that's right up here. Go to the normal, drop the list down, right hand side is a plus, hit it. That's my new orientation now. So from here, I can select both of these, staying in that orientation. Is called face, right? Select them both and it stays in that orientation. Now when I go to the side view, I can do a little something like this. Okay, rotation. R for rotation, it should still honor it. G for move. Now notice my orientation has changed now, but no big deal. I had a particular, I think this will work. This will be fine. We'll just keep it there. I'm thinking of extruding one more little piece off here. So if I grab this here, let's see if I go to local view instead of face view. If I go to local, it's still not that great. Okay. So it's off. So I've got to create one more little face orientation. Grab that. And then go to normal view. That looks good. Let me see if I select this one, if I get the same thing. Actually, the Z-axis is coming out in the direction I want it to. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the E key and extrude it out about there. Stay on my side view. Give it a slight rotation here. G for move, bring it on down. And then I've got to clean this up. If I stay, now see the orientation is off. So even if I go to my scale, it's still off. So I'll have to go back and create another face. So normal, hit into the plus. That's going to be called face 1 now. And when I select both of these faces here, it's got the same orientation. So I go back to my side view, kind of push it on in like this. Yeah. And I think I want to hit my G key, move it down a little bit. In fact, if I go to my edge selecting view, I want to start kind of meshing this out here. Oops. I'm going to hit the W key. That toggles through my different modes up here. Say tweak mode. If I keep hitting it, so I'm going to go to regular rectangular selection mode. Grab this here. Go to my move tool. Kind of move it around. Just kind of shape it a little bit better. Grabbing the edges and just outlining it out like so. Okay. Oops, go to the side view again. All right, so I'm going to take these here and just move it in slightly like this. There we go. I want to keep these entire edge sections selected. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go to this one up here. Let me get out of X-ray view. Yeah, it's decent enough. Let's turn off that'll work. Keeping it simple. Simple extrusions. Okay, so David's here. Let's see. David, you here? Okay. So you probably didn't see the link to come on live, David. So here I'm going to repost it again. To share live, come join us. There you go. Welcome, David. Ace Hoffman is here. Byron Kindig is here. David Glenn is here. Magnon says, but it's a lot more people. We have quite a few people here, but they're not all showing up in my little viewer. So, feel free to put in the chat box where you're from and the weather like in your area. Now, that should show you up in here. Okay, David is on. I'm going to add you to stage. You added to stage. I should be able to hear your voice by now.
Hello?
Now let me make sure that my sound is
Because I can hear you.
something now, David. Not hearing you.
Huh.
There we are. I hear you now. I hear
okay.
you. Perfect. There we go.
Great.
Welcome.
You were talking about the orientation, with the let me stop here and think. Back when you were trying to deal with the normals and positioning
Right.
in the rear. I've had issues with that myself. I've had to kind of monkey around with that stuff and to get the thing to draw right. Otherwise, things like extruding that are kind of weird. I think it's probably
exactly
the two toughest things I have with Blender is selection, because it's not like LightWave by any stretch of the imagination, and getting the tools to orientate to where I want them to position to. Because when you draw it, you're not doing it by the normal of the selection. Sometimes it's kind of cattywampus somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And that gets to be a real pain.
Yeah.
but those two things, if I could master those two aspects of Blender, I think my workflow would go a lot quicker.
Oh, there's so many different ways to select stuff in Blender.
By the way, it's supposed to rain out here in Seattle. We're kind of like in the northern, tip of the atmospheric river. So
wow.
We also have some very interesting news involving I don't know if you've heard the news about the FIFA Cup.
Well, we're going to focus on Blender.
Yeah.
Don't get us sidetracked.
I'll tell you about that later.
Yeah, later. Stay on that. Stay focused here.
That's turned into a real can of worms.
Yeah. All right. So.
And it doesn't have anything to do with Trump, oddly enough.
No. It doesn't have anything to do with Blender. No politics. Hey, let's do the front end here. Okay, we got the front. So let's get my little reference again. I'm gonna go turn it on. There it is. And it's always nice to have a reference as much as possible. All right, so same thing here. I'm gonna go set these faces first to assist me. Go to X-ray mode. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there are my little faces there. Let's go to the side view. And I'm going to orient this a little bit better. So hit my R key for rotate it a little bit more like this. Okay, E for extrude. R for rotate. Keep that orientation flowing there. G to move. Okay, E to extrude. Just a little bit. Let me undo that there. E to extrude just a little bit. R to rotate. Maybe G to move it up a little bit. And then let's do the rest. So E key to extrude. R to rotate. Okay. grab these faces. I'm going to edge editing, grab those faces there. And I'm going to push it on down right about there. And then grab this edge and pull it on down right about there. Okay, that's good. We got our line right in the middle. We'll go up here, just push that up a little bit. Grab this end, push that up. Okay. E for extrude. R to rotate. Yeah, that works just fine. Actually, let's see, what am I in here? Let's see, what am I looking at here? Okay.
Well, this one should be easy for you since you have that edge right in the center.
Yeah. Maybe I'll take it and close it off right about here. Hit the E, hit the R to rotate a little bit. Push this here. And I want to make sure I want to be in local. It's not going to matter, huh? If I go to normal seems to work. Let's rotate it around. Yeah, normal kind of works. Doesn't work. Again, it's got that different face orientation here. So I'll just grab one of the faces, make sure I'm in normal, so it's matching the alignment of that front one. And then we'll come over here and make a new one.
Make a new face.
Yep. A new face orientation. Let's get out of here. Go grab these right there. I'm in that new face orientation. So now when I go to the side view, I can do something like select the scale and then start modifying it. Okay, let's see. I probably want to push it down to here. G key to move. R to rotate it. G key to move just slightly. I'm going to want to add another slice. Control R right there. That's going to help things a little bit. And I'll just push it on up like that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's good. We're good.
I think it'll turn out great.
Yeah, that came out fine. All right, so let's go look at these seats here. And this should be pretty easy. On a little bit of a rounded edge, I suppose I can just go ahead and add more geometry and kind of push it on up and manually round that edge. I think that's what we'll do. Just very quickly. I guess my question would be, I suppose we can do it this way. Let's go ahead and hit Control R. Let's get out of here, Control R, there. Pull it to here. Let's see how this works. Grab that edge. Let me get back into my standard mode here. And I'm going to double G this here as well. I want to double G it and push it downwards like this. Yeah, there we go. go back to the middle. That's actually coming up slightly at an angle. But I'm going to add a Control R just so we can get it to flatten off right about there. So if I grab this face here, let's flatten it off on in this case, it's going to be the Z-axis. So scale on the Z-axis 0. Oh, okay. I didn't like that. Didn't like that. Well, it's here. It's the x-axis. So let me go and try this one. Scale x0. There we go. Oh, you know what's happening, guys?
The orientation in the face.
That's
the
right.
Face roll too.
Go to global.
Okay.
Because I want to match my global orientation.
I should have brought that up.
We're on the x. We're on the z-axis. And that's the thing when you're adding these extra orientation options, you got to make sure you get out of it to go back to your standards, so you can do what you normally want to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to keep working and then you ignore it and then you realize, oh, okay, that's what's going on. It's got orientations wrong.
Yeah, I saw that, and I probably should have told you that.
Oops, I got to turn off. Byron says he's from Tennessee. Welcome, Byron.
Hi.
Turn that off so everybody can see what I'm doing here. Let's see who else has jumped in here. Okay, Byron. Yeah, but I got a whole bunch of people here, but everybody's not showing. So, welcome to the Blender 3D and LightWave discussions. I'm Stephen Burns, and our vice president is here with us, David Glenn.
Hi.
Yes, yeah, say hi, David. Say hi to the nice people.
Hi, nice people.
So let me go to the front view here. Let's see, that's that back. Yeah. Now we can do it. Let's hit that S key Z scale. There we go. Now it's working the way I expected to work. Now we can just bring that up like this. And then we're going to add a couple more points here. So a couple more edges. So Control R and then roll it once like this. And all I care about are the edges. So I'll grab this one here. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a rounded. It's hard to see with all this stuff in the middle, but we'll just bring it up short from this angle there. That's good enough. All right, let's go get out of here. Go to object mode. Let's get out of it. There we go. Yeah, okay.
Turn your subdivision back on, see how it looks.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Really good. Okay. You know what happened here. Everybody should know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Looks cool, but it's not what we want.
It's unique.
Yeah, that's unique. What's happening is we got faces in there.
Yeah.
That's what
we got to take the faces off.
Take the faces off. So go grab that here. Edit mode real fast. See, we got faces. Let's go. Go to X-ray mode here so I can see. There it is. All those faces right there. So I'm gonna go here, face editing mode, and just select all that right there.
Yeah.
All right, X key and faces. Get rid of them. Okay, so let's see what it looks like now. I'm hoping it's going to be aligned. If not, it's easy to fix. Yep, it's not aligned. See right there, a little gap. So we're going to go back in edit mode,
Flatten.
go to edge editing view, double click and get that edge loop. There you go. All we need to do is, I'm going to make sure this is flattened on the X axis. So S key X 0. There we go. Enter.
Ooh, you
If
might
I,
want to do the back as well.
well, it did the whole thing. It's a loop.
Oh, you got faces on the back.
Do I have faces on the back? I don't see
Yeah.
them. I go face editing mode.
It's a little difficult to see with all the.
Oh yeah, way back here in that little corner. Yeah, you absolutely are right, David. Right there. Right there.
Delete that, then flatten.
X. All right, now we go back to edge editing, grab that entire loop. Let's flatten this loop. Hit my period key here. SX0. Now I got the mirrors turned on. Let me go to the mirror option here down here. Okay, I'm gonna go to. Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah.
It's decent. All right, let's go do those feet real quick. Then we'll come and we'll try some of the cushions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's turn on the feet. Boom. I'm gonna turn on my reference here. X-ray mode. Get out of here. Go to the feet. Edit. All right, so we're going to need to tame those edges here. They're going crazy. So as you can see, the edges are just flying off the handle here.
Yeah. But you're not going to get a complaint from me because you know me, I kind of like organic.
Yeah.
But you got a point there. You can fix that.
Control R. Add a slice and push it on down. Took care of it. And I've got, well, that should be fine up here. If I turn off the reference, this is what I'm getting.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's go get the next one. Control R. Push it down. There. Come over and grab this one. Control R. Adding another edge loop, control loop, I like to call them. Because you want to have that hard surface look. Here, the same thing. Control R. Go back and take a look at the other ones real quick. Control R. Adding an edge loop and bring it back a little bit to here. Control R. Okay.
Now, while we're at it, do you want to do a Control R on the end and fix that cap, or you want to keep that tip?
I'm a little confused with this on the end. Let me see what's going on here.
Back end.
Yeah, I'm talking about the front. We had something for the front end here. What happened to it? Um,
You turned it off.
Let me
Turned
see.
off the curve. There it goes.
No, that's the reference.
Oh, well, you had something else there. I just saw it.
Oh, you know what? I deleted it. Oh crap.
What?
Yeah, I deleted it.
You
I
sure?
deleted it. Yeah, I did. Okay, I know what I did. All right.
Oh.
Well, if that happens, I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
If that happens, I'll show you how to fix it. So I'm gonna save this as number 6. So remember, this is Blender 4. I have not saved Blender 4.
Right.
I'm gonna go to number 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this would be a good example. So I'm gonna go back to object mode. Okay. See, I deleted it. I think. No, it's still there. Oh, that's what it is. It's only happening in object mode. Okay, got it. There, it's there. Okay. So if I go here in edit mode, it's gone.
Yeah, because you're editing that part.
All right.
I don't know why, but did you
It's
make it real?
it's because it's a modifier.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
It's a modifier. If I go back and go to object,
Because object mode, it appears
it's
up here,
there.
but it's another object and it's a modifier.
Right, it's a modifier. It's right down here. It's
Mm-hmm. Bevel.
bevel is on there. Bevel really hardens it. If I turn off bevel,
Huh.
I'm thinking that's more what I might want. If I go to bevel, turn it back on, come down here to the amount. Maybe we won't have as many edges, say 1, 2, and go to the amount and slowly. I don't know what to worry about that. I can just hold the shift key and slide it. It's really going to be picky. So it's between 0.00, 0.001, 0.0003. There we go. 0.004. Yeah, I'm getting a little more rounded edges here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep going. I'm gonna go to 0.007. There we go.
Now, what does the tail end of it look like? The other tail.
The other tail, the other side.
Yeah.
All right, let's go take a look.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, looks good.
So some reason it was kind of coning off in the rear or capping off or coning off. It looked like a cone, like it was pointy.
I'm gonna go 0.009 and just get. I'm trying to just get a little more of a rounded edge back, not so harsh and sharp. So now it wants to go to 0.010. We'll go 0.011. Yeah, that's a little better. 0.015. That's good enough. I think that looks good. All right, I'm gonna save that one. Control S. All right. Let's go to our reference again real quick. We've got these two little things. We can probably use an array on that. And we've got these up here. So we basically take a look at this. We can model this as one piece. These two pieces on the end, and the ones on the top will be one model. And then what we'll do is we will instance that to be placed on the others.
Okay.
And that I think will just be a simple cylinder. Keep that real simple. I'm going to go and just kind of go to my material view real quick. Take a look at what it looks like. Yeah, just simple cylinder.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, let's go do it. All right. Okay, so Shift S, cursor is selected. Let's add a cylinder in there. Bring it small. Let's bring it out to the side here. I'm going to give it a height here. So let's do this. I'm going to go hit Control A, rotation and scale, apply it. Now go to edit mode. Drinking my coffee here. Give it a little bit of length. So
You lost it.
I want to resize it on all axes, but not on the Z axis. So I'm going to hit the scale and then Shift Z. I have the wrong thing selected. I want everything selected.
Yeah. Now Shift Z.
No, Shift Z. There we go. That should do it. Let's go ahead and play with this. Kind of get an idea as to how I want to place it.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
You got your notation on.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, that's weird. It's because I looks like I had to shut down, but it wasn't. Okay, there we go.
Discord gets in the way.
Yeah, it does.
Well, actually, it's a Windows thing, but we're sticking to Blender tonight or this morning.
So R for rotate, rotate it about that angle there. We're gonna have one on both sides. So from the top view, I'm gonna go over here and just give it a rotation option. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, you know what? It's break time. My gosh, that time flew.
Okay.
All right, that flew by real fast. I'm gonna go to make sure I'm in global view. We're pretty close. We're pretty close. Go to the rotation on the Z-axis again. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, looks good. Bring it up. That's good enough. All right, so we'll do is I'm going to save it now. We go to a break. I'm going to come back, duplicate this to the other side, as well as to the backs. And then we'll use that as one object as a instance or an array, if array will work. I'm not sure if array will work on this one because I don't think they're equally spaced overall, but we'll give it a try.
Well, not only that, they may not be oriented correctly for each one.
Well, yeah, that's true. But we're going to assume that the orientation was meant to be even
Mm-hmm.
or the same. Okay.
The second one that could be passed on at least down to the center one.
Yeah.
It's a,
We'll duplicate the same one and just
just a
connect it at a different angle. Yeah. All right. So let's come back and to get my little 15-minute timer.
That sounds like a plan. I'm gonna get some coffee.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do too.
You and your coffee.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to 15
But hey, I got my Keurig.
Oh, nice. It's a big one or a small one?
I don't know. It's one that was on sale at Walmart. It was one of their Black Friday sales,
Yeah, of
and
course.
I just happened to be there, uh, and I think it was like $44, and they call it the K Express. It's not bad, particularly for $44.
Okay.
No, those Keurigs are not cheap.
All right. We'll take a 15-minute break and snack break, bathroom break, all that stuff, and we'll come right back. I'm going to mute my mic and camera temporarily.
Good idea.
It is that time. Hey. All right, here we go. Let's go to work. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and start creating a little environment for this thing right now, just very quickly. All right, so go ahead and put in a plane in here. Oh, I'm in edit mode. Get out of edit mode. Thank you. Get out of edit mode. Go to object mode. Hitting the tab key. Shift A. Add a plane in there. Make that plane nice and big, like that. That plane is right up there. Actually, I'm gonna set that 3D cursor. Shift S 3D cursor to the world origin. Okay, that's about right there. That's okay. That's fine. All right, and if that's at the world origin, I'm going to just take the ground and let's go hit the. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong thing here. Shift S, selection to cursor. Okay, matching that. Let's go to the sleigh. I'm going to go to both of them here. I'm going to select them both here in the outliner, both the sleigh and the reference. Go to my top view will be fine. Just move them up. See, they both were supposed to be selected here. All right. Oh, I guess. Forget the feet. Sorry. Get
Your
those.
feet.
Get those feet right there.
Excuse me.
And in fact, we need one more thing. We got the little extra piece there, which was a cylinder. So there. All right. Now we'll pull it all up. Just kind of pull it up there like that. Okay. Cool. Here we are.
Cool.
Okay, let's finish up that one little piece real fast, and we're gonna do a real nice looking ground here. So selecting the ground, Control A, rotation and scale is all set already. Let's go to my cylinder. What do we want to call this one? We'll call this one feet support. All right. And let's go ahead and put that. That's in place. It's pretty good. I think that will work. That's actually, let's kind of take a look at the actual reference. Yeah, that's about right. I'm going to just modify it just a little bit more here. Come at this angle, go to my rotation option. I want to make sure I'm in global here. I want to make sure medium point is selected. And there we go. We got that one selected right there. All right. I'm gonna set the orientation to the object, set orientation to the geometry there. Okay. And if I kind of match the angle to my viewport, I can use the white line here to actually rotate it the way I want it. Yeah, and then the same thing here. Kind of match my viewport angle, use the white line, it'll just a little bit better. Okay, that's better, but it needs to go up like that. Okay, I think that's going to do it. It's a little bit too long, so I'm going to go inside it. Edit mode. Okay, and I need to get out of this texture mode. Go to X-ray. All right, I want to go here. I'm in global view, but I want to go to local. But I also want to be here. I want to be. Oh, let's try normal. Yeah, normal works perfectly. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that'll work.
Yeah, that works right there. Okay, good. Just like that. That's all I need to do at this point. Now that's there. Um, the other side kind of looks like it's supposed to be symmetrical, but it's not, is it? So
Hmm?
we'll just duplicate it. So we'll go to my face editing view, 3 key on the keyboard, A key, um, Shift D, just to make it easier for me. I'm going to go to my side view. It's a little trick. Shift right click, put the cursor right here. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to use a shortcut.
Yeah.
Um, and the shortcut is Control M for multiply, and then the axis is going to be the Y axis, I believe it is in this case. So Control M, and then you know what I forgot to do?
Your orientation.
That's right here. Orientation is going to be the 3D cursor right there,
Yeah.
right? So Control M, and then hit the Y axis.
Oops. Forgot positioning.
Yeah, position is not Y. Let me go back, undo that. All
You're
right.
you you're in normal, so well,
Oh yeah. Let's just go to. We want to go to global. Okay.
okay.
So I want to test it out first. So go to my side view, A key to select all, Control M, and to see what Y does. That does it. That's exactly what I want. All right. So
Uh-huh.
undo it. Okay. Shift D to duplicate it first. Right click to set it back. Control MY there. Now go back and rotate that one, but go back to my medium point option and go to rotation. I'm gonna bring it on up like this. Okay. I can go to the transform where I got move and rotation all built into one. Yep, that's pretty close. I'll just get in closer here, get that angle, and just do this. Back a little bit. Not bad. Pretty close. Little more of a rotation. Right there. Okay. I'm going to grab this end here. Make sure I'm in normal view. Normal works here. Push it in a little bit so it's not so far out. Now, since we're never going to see the insides of these, we're never going to see these caps, we're going to
Yeah.
select these caps. Holding the shift key to select all 4 caps, X key, and delete those faces.
Yeah.
Okay, and just delete those faces. Okay, there we go. Um, that one is done, and we're going to do 2 more. So I'm going to just select this one, hit the L key to select, go to my face editing mode here, hit the, there we go, hit the L key to select that one there. And I'm going to duplicate it, Shift D, put it up over here, right click to set it back. Let's go to my front view real quick and just put it in here like here. Rotate it like that. Let's see, where are we here? All right, go to the top view. Like that. Bring it on over real quick. Yep. And slide it down. I'm in the transform. It's rotation. That's good enough right there. Let's get it a little closer. Yeah, even the reference is kind of sucks
Yep.
because it
Well,
was rendered from an AI 3D AI. All right, from here, I'm going to go not to normal view, go to global view, And this should be easy peasy. So basically, I'm just going to go Shift D and just drag it over like this.
So now you're kind of off on the
Yeah,
leading.
rotate it a little bit and just bring it in like this.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yeah. I would say lemon squeezy, but I don't like lemons.
I won't force the issue.
Okay. All right, cool. Oh, that one's kind
Do
of
I
off.
do like I do like you ever heard of an Ulmer Palmer?
Yes.
I love those.
Yeah, you can have them.
Gladly.
L key to select that one. Just give this a little. I can just bring it on in a little bit like that. Okay, there we go. Done.
It looks good.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's get out of here. Go to object mode. And turn off that reference image. All right, so there's a little bit of a taper going toward the piece at the top there. I'm not going to worry so much about it yet. That's one object. Let's see if I can get this to array. All right, let's see if we can get it to array along the y-axis and get what I hope will work. All right, so let's go back over to add a modifier, generate, go to an array. We'll just do the legacy for now. Okay, it's arraying. I want it to array on the y-axis, not the x. Okay, and let's modify it like so. Let's go to the side view here. Orthographic always helps. Holding the shift key and then dragging it like so. Let's see if I do one more, hit the 3. Damn. Not totally right.
It's close.
It's close. It's close. That's no big deal because what we'll do is we'll apply it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
We apply it and adjust it.
Just go in manually and adjust it. Okay, now I can just move it on. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some adjustment because of the way it's angled.
Yeah.
And that should be easy too, because what I can do is I can just come in here and go to edge editing mode, just grab those edges back there and just move it on over.
Yeah.
Grab these edges here and just move it on over. Let's see how it looks. Okay, these got to come up. No big deal. Go to the front face mode real quick. Come on, Mr. Burns, pay attention. Here, bring it on up like that. That's there. I want to inspect these real quick, particularly that one in the middle because its position is going to be a little bit different as well. So let me go. All right, let's see what I've got here. Let's turn off the reference is turned off. I'm going to turn off that floor plane just temporarily so I can see what the heck I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right, cool. That one's okay. This one's not. X-ray mode. Go to X-ray. There we go. Go to the and just move it on over like that. Okay, that works. I'm gonna
Might
get a
also
little
want to center the
notification
top.
here. Notification here. do this one here because move it to there because this is supposed to be at an angle. Okay, that looks good. All right, these here need to come forward like there. Okay. I think that'll work. Let's go over here and we can do fine tuning, but we'll do that later if we have time.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got it tapers a little bit here as it goes into the piece. So I'm just trying to I'm doing it in a time saving manner here. Just
Yeah.
getting it together.
It's a shame you can't take the one on the front. It's a shame you can't take that and flip those two rods.
Let's see.
The one on the rear looks like it would be perfect for the front and vice versa.
Yeah, I can mirror. Yeah, they're both the same angle. Let's look at the reference real fast. Okay. Go to here. Edge editing mode. Grab this. There. There. Bring it up to there. Okay, that works. Those on the inside are going to just be good enough. Yeah, there. There we go.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. Bring it up slightly. Yeah. And this here. There we go. All right, that's good enough. These can come down up here as well. Yeah. Okay, that's close enough. Object mode, get out of X-ray. Okay, that's better. Okay, cool. All right, so let's take a quick look. Let's look at our look at this one here. So Shift H. Take a look at this. Refresh our memories. Okay. Maybe add a little bit of a cushion in here for the seat here in the back, in right here where the horses are, or where the passengers are going to sit. And it's a small little area right in there. Okay, let's bring up the sleigh. Let's get this sleigh out of subdivision surface mode. And let's go take it into, there we go. So we only need to do one side. See, do I have it divided up properly here? Okay, go to X-ray mode. All right.
I think you got it centered to the I think you got that centered to the X, to the X0.
Yeah.
Example is, I think it's kind of off.
Yeah, it's a little bit off.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. What my center point to be actually is, yeah, I see what's happening. Okay. All right. So let's see. This here, let's do this. It'll be easier. Just go to the actual reference here. Set the origin geometry there. Shift S, cursor to selected, cursor to selected. There. Okay. That's where I want the orientation to be.
Mm-hmm.
Or let me go to the front view here. No, this is off. So this thing is off. So if I take this, move it on over there. Somehow it got moved. That's close enough. All right, now Shift S, cursor to select it. Okay. Now let's go back. I'm going to hit Control S for save. Let's go back to my sleigh here. See? It's
Mm-hmm.
not centered correctly. All right, so all I need to do out now from this point is just to go to the actual car and just move the walls, right?
Do you want to also move the feet?
Yes, that's afterwards. Do one thing at a time.
Okay.
I go do the top view, and it's kind of a pain in the ass because, of course, I could get rid of these. It's not going to matter so much. So the center's not going to matter so much. So I'm going to just grab it from the top down. Let's go to edge editing mode here and grab all these edges right there. Just move it out to the side. There you go. Something like that. There you go. That was it. Correct it. And then we can add one more edge, Control R, to keep it looking even there. Yeah. Right. There you go. That's a little simple little correction. Somehow something got moved, and in our efforts to play, we just weren't paying attention.
Well,
So
I could pick an AI and say it was AI that did it.
good point.
That bubble's
Um,
gonna burst pretty soon anyway.
I'm gonna grab this edge here real quick. Let's see, is that that's the outer? No, that's not what I want. It's the outer edge. All right, let me grab this edge. Okay. Double G it and just slide it over to right about there where the cushion is.
Mm-hmm. Kind of see what you're driving at here. Pardon the pun.
Yeah, let's go solid mode. Yep, right about in there. I think that'll work. All right. Let's go grab all these here. Actually, I can grab the
Mm.
Actually, I can grab all this here. This should all work. And just hit the I key, inset. All right. E key to extrude. All right. And then maybe S key scale a little bit like that.
Yeah. Even though when you smooth things out, it's probably going to contribute to the.
Turn on subdivision surface. There we go.
See, there you go.
If I want a little bit of a sharper edge down there at the base, which is go to this edge here. All right. That whole loop there, I could do is this. Come over here, hit the M key from the numerics, go to my mean crease, and just crease it like that a little bit.
Hmm. I learn something every day.
Crease it a little bit.
Of course.
I can always go back.
Something's weird going on in the corner there.
Yeah, back here in the corner. That's because of our edges.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Let's go take a look real fast.
Looks more like a car seat.
Yeah, let's go edit mode. Let's see what's going on back here. So, but yeah, it's this here. It's just we need to add more geometry right back here to tame this edge.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta tame that edge. So if I get out of this mode, Control R, add a slice, and see, tame it. We gotta do the same thing coming upwards too. Control R. See? Control that edge, the little organic. Okay, this is good enough. That's more than good enough. Good enough for government work, say? Like they like to say. Okay, let's go. Well, that one off. Okay. Okay. We're moving right along there. That's fine. It's better looking than the
How messed
AI.
up are we on our feet?
Yeah, let's get the feet. Since you're stressing out about the feet.
I'm stressing on the feet. I'm stressing on the feet.
Get those feet in there. All right, feet's okay.
Okay, you like that?
I think the feet should. That's fine. I mean, I guess the feet should. I think. Let me take a look at the reference. It was matching the reference, so they can come out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's go select the feet. Select B feet.
Yeah, just remember to select the feet and the bars that are supporting them.
That's what I was doing. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, so let me just move this on out. Go to the front view. Oh, sorry. I can't select the bars yet. That's why. I keep forgetting. You keep forgetting.
I keep forgetting.
Got to be in edit mode, dude.
Oh. Dang me.
There, right there. And then the other parts we just do manually. So go back to object mode, grab that, and that is right? Yes, right. Okay, good. And just move that back in place. All right, that's cool.
And be sure to do your, what is it, Control A?
I didn't scale anything, so I shouldn't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, push this back in the right spot. I've just noticed something that is kind of odd. Let me kind of turn off the reference. So if let me turn this off, reference on. Yeah, reference is turn my slaves. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Hold on a minute. Feet support, feet. That's the feet. All right, what is going on here? Let me turn off my feet and turn on the reference. See the reference. Okay, I see what's going on. So I got to thin out my support. So go to the feet. Go to here.
Ooh, bent.
Yeah, what happened was I dragged it. I thought I had the whole thing selected. I didn't. Hold on a second. I got to go back. I'm going to undo. Undo the feet, right? Undo the feet. I want the feet to go back. There. That's it. Okay. X-ray mode. Front view. Grab all that. There. That's what I want. Okay. Object mode, select these, get in at an angle. Yeah, move it forward a little bit more. Yeah, right there. Okay, got it. Oops, it's got to be moved back in a little bit more. Right there. There we go. Cool. All right. Get that N key, get that panel out of the way. All right, we're ready. Let's go bring in the plane. Let's go take this plane, subdivide it. I want about 100. Right down in here, we're going to put in 100. I'm going to need more than that, I think, but well, we'll see how it
Hey,
does.
Stefan, you got a problem.
Why is that?
Look at the front. Look at the curve.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so did the curve not? Oh, we did. I thought we had all that selected. Yeah, we do have a problem. All right, so we're gonna have to apply it. That's all. We're just gonna have to apply the all those modifiers and just stick it back there. Okay. Let's turn off this here. Grab the feet and let's go to those modifiers and just freeze them. So bevel, mirror, mirror. I'm gonna put at the bottom. I don't want that to be touched. So we will. You know what? This is interesting.
Where's your
Yeah,
curve
that's what
to?
I'm gonna apply that, apply this, and then let me turn off mirror temporarily. There it is. It's real geometry right there, right? Yeah. Well, I think. Let me go to. No, it isn't. That's not real geometry.
Oh.
That's the problem. All right. So what I'll have to do is this. Let's go over here because it's right click, convert to mesh. Will that do it? Let's see what it looks like now. Nope, not real geometry. Um, gosh darn it. It's I'm trying to remember the command. It's not convert to mesh, it's apply. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the Blender techniques. Make instance real, but I don't
It's stage fright.
know. It's I'm not sure if it's going to work with this. I think we may have to just leave this alone. We may have to just leave it the way it is, not worry about it in this case because it's a chance that I deleted that curve and it's not and it may not be able to apply it, but I'll try it. So hit the F3 key to go find make instance real right there. Let's see if that works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, we're just not going to move it. Leave it alone. We're stuck with it. It's just the difference is it's just slightly on the inside, but I deleted the curve, everybody.
Oops.
Not paying attention, and is maintaining the shape, but the curve that was up here is gone.
Well, that's an
So
interesting lesson right now.
yeah. So if I come over to here, that's really interesting. I thought I had applied that.
Exists someplace. Why don't you go down? Can
No,
you?
I don't want to waste time. I want to go forward. I want to go
Okay.
forward.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
go forward.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'll go here. I applied. Okay, did I apply that modifier? I sure did. No big deal. Let's go get it real quick. Mirror, there it is. Okay, cool. So we'll just keep what we've got. All right, here we go. Get my plane back. Let me make sure I did some undo steps here. So yep, I went right past the plane subdivision. Subdivide, go to 100. There we go. Go to object mode, and let's go over here and do it this way. Polyhaven. Let's go get textures. Let's go get something, a nice little ground texture. We got a floor. See what we've got with floor textures. This one's kind of nice. What do you think?
Rocky floor. Be great for like a patio or a
This one.
driveway.
I like that one. Download it.
Or a country road.
Stone pathways. So I'm going to put this into presentations folder, and let's see. This went into the Santa's sleigh, right? I believe I made a separate folder for it. I thought I made a
sleigh. 2 up.
2 up.
2 more.
There it is.
Right there.
Cool. Make a images folder. Let's put the zip file in there. So it's a zip file. I'm gonna open it up. All right. Double click it. And just go grab the raw textures. Copy it. There we go. In the root of the images folder, just drop them on in there. View it. That's what we've got. So we've got our color, we've got our displacement. That's what we're interested in, is the displacement and the color. We've got roughness. So that's what I want. So I'm going to go back to Blender. All right, select that one. All right, let's go over here, go to material view. And I don't believe we've given our plane a material yet. So let's go down over to here, new, there it is. I'm gonna call this one ground. I'm gonna bring up an additional section in Blender. I'm gonna split this off. So the bottom half is going to be the shader panel. Top left-hand corner icon, I'm gonna click it, shader. So there's my shader. Select the shader, which is a principal BSDF. N key to make that panel go away. All right, so Control Shift T will allow me to bring in multiple textures. Since the Blender is already saved in the slave folder, it automatically defaults there. Double click it. There are my images. I want that one. Let's see, what is this one up here? That's the zip file. Okay. The color, the normal mapping for the texture, the displacement, and the roughness. That's important. Drink some water here. Our mouth is getting dry. All right, so now put it on. There it is. Now I want the displacement. I want some real displacement texture here. I need to modify the sizing.
Yeah.
So we'll come right over here to the mapping section, click and drag, left click once and drag down to highlight them all, then move them left to right. To modify, we'll say it's about something like that. Should it be smaller or bigger?
You can make it smaller.
A little smaller, so select it and then like that.
Yeah. You
All
know,
right.
they're at least, I'd say about, I want to say it's about 10 centimeters or less.
I'm going to render view, Z key for render view there. Okay, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use a spotlight. Let me go to my lights, camera, action. Which I might have a light in there already, which I do. So I'm going to turn it on. Go. All right, and there's my light source there. Let me go with the light source selected. Okay, we'll bring it up a little bit. All right, so let's grab the legs. Hit the period key to get in close. Make a new one, and we'll call that one legs. We're going to come on down, and we're going to give this a metallic. Take off that roughness. I don't want a mirror-like surface, but something like that. Okay, so go to the chair itself. Let's give this, we'll call this one sleigh.
Huh.
And we'll go on and we'll map out different sections in just a minute, but
Yeah.
give it a
It turned out nice. I like it.
overall feel. Let me go to the actual sleigh reference here. Give it a little more light too. So let's
Piece of the power.
increase the exposure.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That made everything stand out a little better. It's a little bit too dark overall. All right, so if I select this guy here, go to the color, hit the eyedropper, and just select off the sleigh, the reference. There. That matched it.
Yeah.
I will temporarily turn off the reference. There we go. I might want to do something different for the outside real quick. So I'm going to go to edit mode.
Take away some of the, bring out the inner panel.
Well, I want to give a different color.
Ah.
So give this whole section in here just a slightly different color or characteristic. Okay, pull this on over. I got an area here I don't want selected. Control, deselect that there. Okay. It might be easier if I just go to material mode as opposed to, there we go. And probably get out of this subdivision surface as well. So I'm going to go over here and turn that off. Now it makes it easier
Yeah,
to see. There's so much
much better.
easier to see.
Much as I like looking at that thing, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, if you're doing the modeling, you need to turn it off. Just turn it off.
Well, you're just selecting this so you can assign a material to it, right?
Right. Right. That's exactly correct. I'm gonna come on here. I can get going and get the inside there too. So C and just paint it real quick right across there.
I think you're fine there.
Come on in here and finish this up. All right. So I'm gonna come over here, hit the plus sign. Well, get out of this tool. Hit the plus sign to create a new. I'm sorry. Right mode here.
Go in
Down in
the,
material mode
there you
there.
go.
Add another one there and add a new one. And I guess we'll call this one Slay Side or something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. And then we'll just go ahead and just grab, I suppose what I could do is get the eyedropper, select this, and then maybe take it down to a deeper tonality like this. And then now we have to assign it. Boom. There you go. It's there.
Mm-hmm. Now at the front bottom, don't you have one that you missed? Or is that part of the edge?
Let's see. Yeah, it's probably one I missed in there. Oops.
Just to keep you honest.
There we go. Let's go grab that and assign.
Now
Assign.
you want to assign it to play side.
There we go.
There you
All right. That should do it. All right. Let's get out of here. Go to this mode. Let's get probably add a little reflection to these sides too. Let me go over and there we go.
That's nice.
Yeah, it looks all right. It's, if we go over here to the sleigh itself, add a little bit of metallic to it. Not a whole lot. And then the side, I'll add a little metallic. Vary that a little bit. Okay.
Season to taste.
Yeah. All right. So I got a quick little call here. I need to make an important call, kind of an emergency. So I'm gonna pause just 5 minutes, actually just a few minutes, and let me make this call real quick, and we'll come back and we'll complete this. We'll go over 1 o'clock, so we can give you guys extra time.
Okay, I'll
All right.
stand by.
So you can entertain everybody here while I go make this quick little call.
Ba 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 ba. No, I don't know. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Go to Blender. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Don't forget that Steve has these wonderful classes.
My favorite part about being a VTuber is being able to do stuff like this, and because no one has any context about what's going on in the Twitch thumbnail. So they'll roll in and be like, "What's all over your face?" And I'm like, "It's VTuber things. Don't worry about it. It's weird VTuber shit."
Now, Aaron, be clear. What you told me was that if we don't use the acid back, we use a regular acid back. Is that what you meant?
Let's see if I can find Steve's site here. Where's the Chromium site? Bum. Well, Steve, I was going to entertain your group here with your wonderful class site. I can't find it.
Yep, I'm back.
I was trying to entertain the group here by reminding them that you have this, these wonderful training classes.
Yeah. Actually, let me actually show that real quick.
Uh-huh.
I apologize. I was kind of an emergency there. Didn't expect that. Usually, it's no disruptions, but
Yeah,
it's like the holiday season.
it was like the other time. Remember that they had an instance that went on in your place, and you had to go and have a chat with the cops.
All right, so we're gonna go to workshop
in the block.
Blender 3D. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a discount code too. So here's the section. We got the coming up. The introduction starts February 22nd. If you think you already have an intro background in Blender, then you're going to want the advanced Blender class, and that's advanced Blender modeling. That's going to be January 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right after the holidays.
But I should add the introduction to Blender is not bad.
Yeah, it's very good. I mean, if I've had one person recently take the more advanced class, basically convincing me they was already more advanced in Blender. It ended up that he wasn't, and should have been in the intro class. So I'm I'm usually very good about weeding people out. So I interview everybody before I have them take anything beyond the Blender class, intro to Blender class. But the intro to Blender class, if you never had a class before in Blender, do that first. Because when you go into the advanced class, it's going to really help you out quite a bit. But if you truly feel you've got the basics of Blender down, you're comfortable with Blender, you know how to navigate, you know how to model, you want to go into advanced Blender modeling class. Doing a lot of organic as well as hard surface modeling techniques, but understanding polyflow, all of those tips and tricks of the industry in terms of how to model anything and everything. So here, I'll give you the link. I'll put the link right now to the chat box. There we go. There we go. We hear.
No, I was just reading Ace Hoffman's entry into the things.
So Ace Hoffman, I almost died laughing when you started singing. Oh yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I go like dot dot dot. Anyway.
What I should have done was have you share your screen, then you can interact with everybody. I didn't think about that when I left the computer. So, can I use this discount code? So these Saturday morning things that we do, they're all free for everybody, and they're great. Just kind of get a general knowledge as to Blender's capabilities. But if you want your skill sets to be solidified, you're going to want these. These are all 5-week courses. So I'm going to give you the discount code. I only allow 8 people in the class, so timing it's very limited space. I try to keep it a very private atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It isn't like you're taking a class and you're trying to do it with 20 or 30 people. Yours is very intense and small. So
yeah, well, I do that already. When I'm the lead Blender instructor at Studio Arts, and I teach at junior colleges, and I get 25 to 30 people in the class.
Yeah,
and it's just ridiculous. And so I want more of a private environment. There's a discount code 20 SD Pug 2025.
Yeah. These classes are more interpersonal, so you can beat me over the head when I make mistakes.
Yeah, they're tight.
I learn.
Just small. It's a situation where you actually learn.
You're very. I gotta admit, you're a very impatient instructor. Serious.
Very impatient or patient?
No, patient.
Yeah, I try to be.
I know that a couple of times when I've tested your patience, and you've held yourself well, and that's a sign of a good instructor.
Oh, thank you.
So you do your job well.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's do this. Let's go forward. Let's go and finish this up. Okay, I want some real texture in here. So that's where we have our displacement maps here, which I'm going to bring in all. It should be there. Let me click on the ground. There it is. All right, so it connected all of my images to the shader engine, which is the green one here. So all the orange ones, as we talked about before in the past, is all these are images. There's images, and of course your sizing and mapping techniques are over here to your left under mapping. So we're using UV mapping because Blender has already UV mapped all your primitives anyway. So let's go and apply this. I want to make sure that I'm in render mode, because you're only going to see this effect in render mode. So tab key, oops, sorry, not tab key. That's not what I want to do. What I want to do is go to the Z key, render. There. Okay. So there's our light source. I might want to, let's see, let's go get to the light real quick. Looking at its position, maybe I'll bring it straight up. Yeah, I kind of. Come down here to the light properties in the bottom. I got the radius, exposure. Let's see, radius, see what I've got here. If I can. That's going to affect how soft. See the shadow quality here?
All right. Yes, I do.
Go up. I'm sorry, that was exposure. I didn't mean to do that. Take exposure to here, radius. Higher the radius, the lower the radius, the harsher the shadow. I'm going to take it somewhere right there. We're going to change all this in just a moment as well. Okay, so we got that there. Let's go ahead and get that ground to happen. I want some real structure to the 3D structure to the ground. So targeting the ground here, you'll notice that one of the nodes is your displacement node. That's what we're going to work with next. We can't see the displacement yet. I'm going to go to the render tab. You have to make sure you're in cycles. Make sure your GPU compute is also selected right below your cycles designation. And your render section is at 35 millimeter camera on your right side vertical menus with the colorful icons. All right, so now we need to go to the material tab on the right side vertical menu with the colorful icons.
Yeah, you may want to take out your pop-up
And let's bring this on down.
In Lumberyard.
Oh, and here. Oh, I see. In StreamYard. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry about that, guys.
I don't know why I want to call it Lumberyard.
Yeah. Lumberyard was expensive.
Yeah. Is it still around?
It's still around, though.
Okay.
Now let's go ahead and create this surface texture. So to do so, it's being applied, but it's not being shown because you have to go to the settings here to make it become visible. So your materials, we're going to go down to your displacement option right there. And then as you drop down, you want to go to settings right below it. Click the settings, and for your displacement surface quality, it says bump only. Well, we don't have a bump map applied. So we want the bump and displacement. And click it, and there it is. It's something just happened. So if I go to the displacement option, this right here, your scale, your mid-level, it's the same thing as your node here.
Yeah.
Mid-level is the same thing. So if I go to scale, see?
Ooh. Yeah.
So what's happening here is that there's not enough geometry. All right, we need more geometry. It's trying to push those textures through using the map. So the map again is using black and white information, but it doesn't have enough geometry. So we're going to come over to the modifier, and we're going to add generate, and we're going to add subdivision surfaces. Click it. Now we got more geometry. How about another level of subdivisions? Click it. And another level of subdivisions. Click it. There. Okay. Let me take a quick look at the edit mode here. Yeah, these are pretty big. Now, if I would want more, I can say, okay, right-click subdivide it again once. Just once is all that. I'll go 2. I'm asking for trouble, I know. Go back to object mode. And there we go. Okay, so now it's a lot more refined. Now my system barely wants to move.
Yeah.
So I may need to bring that subdivision level down. See, it barely wants to move. See what's happening here?
Yeah, you're taxing the GPU.
Yeah, I'm really taxing it out. So let me go back to here. I guess you know what? Maybe we don't need to do that. Maybe what we're going to do is this. Let's go back to object mode and just go to the subdivision level and take it down to 2. Okay, let's see if that helps me out a little bit. Yep, it does. It does. In fact, we'll go down to 1. There it is. Okay, now see, I can move faster now. All right, so let's take down the displacement. Go back to the displacement modifier. not modifier, but the displacement material option. Go to scale and just scale it down. All right, so on the scale is 0. Take it up to 0.1, to 0.2. Let's try 0.3. There. Now, where you really can see this is I'm going to have the light always pointing at the, that's pretty high up here, isn't it?
But your light?
Let me go to my light source and grab it. Yeah, it's pretty high up there.
Okay.
Bring it down. There we go. That's a little closer. Bring it straight. Now, it works better. Again, I'm using a spotlight. If the lighting's coming from the side, I want this to always point at my sleigh. So with the light selected, I'm gonna go to my constraints, the tracking option right here on the third one from the left. Track to and point at the sleigh. Boom.
Sleigh.
So what that does is if I could take this light, so that's what I'm gonna show you guys, and bring it to the side. Is this a sunlight? Let me take a look at something real quick. That's a point light. All right. I wanted a spotlight. There. Okay. There we go. So now you can see the texture here and the actual geometric surfaces that you're getting from that stone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's kind of nice about this. So I'm going to bring it on up like this. And I can play with the angle, right? I'm going to come down. I'm going to get in close to the car, or that car, but the sleigh. Set it up the way that I want it. Control, Option or Alt, and then 0 on the numeric side will set the camera up exactly where you want it. If you want to move through the camera while viewing through the camera, right? You've got to hit your N key, go to the View tab, and under the View lock, say Camera to View. And now you can navigate and view through the camera. Now, my camera's acting kind of weird, and I'll tell you why. It's because I have a constraint on the camera. I'm going to take that constraint off the camera. So I'm going to go target the camera, go to my constraint, and tell it to delete it off there. So now I can rotate it and get in close and all that stuff. Something like that.
That's just something that you kind of put on your thing, and that's
something I did. That's something that I did. That's not something that comes stock with Blender. I set it up so that my camera had a constraint always pointing to a null.
Yeah, I have that habit myself. So
I'm gonna go to the material. I want to change those legs. I'm gonna get out of camera view. Go back to standard scene view. Base color. Go to gold. kind of make that kind of a golden color. Because Santa's sleigh should have gold on it. And I want to make it a little more metallic. So take off the roughness. There. You can see reflections of the ground in the. All right, so we're almost done. I'm gonna go do something with the seats here. Go inside edit mode. You know what? I don't have to go inside to go edit mode. I can stay right here in object mode. So we got the sleigh size. I didn't do the seats. Okay, now I do need to go inside then. So we're going to edit mode and we're gonna go grab the seats. Face editing mode. I'm going to just go grab all this here. Hold the shift key until that whole section is selected. And let's see, is that the side? That side is taken. I'm going to go all the way to the top and grab all of this. Grab all of this. And then Control Plus to go down to the side here. Yeah. All right, then we're gonna make this a separate material. Go to New, double clicking, call it seat pads. And we're going to hit assign.
There you go.
Okay. And I'm going to give the seat pad the same. So I can go to the sled side. Maybe we'll go to the sleigh. All right, copy that material, go to seat pad, paste that material. And then give this a little bit of a not a modifier, but a procedural texture. So here is the seat pad is selected. Go to the base color. And we're going to give this a noise modifier. Not a modifier, noise procedural texture. Noise texture there. I'm going to plug it in. Color to color there. And you're getting all this funky color in here. But what I want is not that color, so I'm going to get a color ramp and connect it to it. One color is going to be the color of the red that I want, so I can select that base color. And I'm thinking I'll keep that one black. And I'm going to keep the other one, the white, selected, get the eyedropper and select that color there. All right. So Control and Shift click here. That should help me focus more on. Let's get out of here. Get out of this. Get back in the object mode there. So you can see there's that noise that's in here. I might go, instead of 3D for the texture noise, I might go over here to 4D. And then we can play with the scale. So let's kind of pull this back a little bit. Play with the scale. And I might want to play with the distortion.
Now you're trying to give it sort of like a velvet cloth color.
Yeah, just something different.
Yeah.
I need to play with this a little bit better, but let's see, we got 4D as an option. Let me see, we got 3D here. Let me see what these others will do. If I go to 2D and 1D, 3D could scale details. Let's see what the details will do. Kind of getting close here. I might want to change the color itself. I can change the color right here in a color ramp. So maybe something like that. Just give a little bit of a difference in color.
Mm-hmm. Make it pop.
All right, make it something. Just give it a little bit of a different look. You won't have enough time to do like a stupendous texturing job here, but and we got a lot more to go on it. But let's finish this up by adding a little bit more of a lighting environment. Um, let's bring in a cube. I want to make sure I'm in object mode, which I'm in. Okay, cool. Bring in a bigger cube. Let's make this really big, like so. That's going to represent my fog.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a texture, which I've just done. Hit the new button. We're going to call this one fog. And now we need to get rid of this shader because we want something that's going to turn that cube into fog. Disconnect it. Shift A. And I want, gosh, I'm forgetting things today. So
Volume.
I was up to the volume. I was up too late last night because of my Christmas party.
I was just up late.
Volume scatter. And we're going to plug it into volume there. Okay, so it's dark because it's too much volume. So I'm going to go to 0.1. There we go. See, the light's starting to come through a little bit. All right, so let's go to 0.05. How about 0.007? There.
Yeah.
So you got a little bit of a haze around, and you've got some volumetric lighting coming through.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to add a little more dynamics to that. So let's see if I can do this. How about let's grab the light, and I want to go with the light selected. There we go. There's my light source. Use nodes for the light source. Let's see if we use noise again. So let's go to search, noise texture. And I think I want this noise texture to be black and white information. So I'll go color to color. And I want to get a color ramp again. And I want it black and white. Now, let me go to the light source, bring up the power, and let's increase the black and white Okay, now you can see the light edges have different varying and opacities in there. So if I go to, let's say 3D, let's go to 4D. And if I go, it's kind of getting close here, closer. I'm gonna go to the scale, play with this. And I'm going to do something to the light source. Let me see. I'm going to take the light source. It's a little different. A power exposure radius. There we go. You want a harsh.
Okay.
That makes it soft. I want it harsh because that's what's going to give me the more of the volumetric effect. If I get in close, come on. What is this? Period key. Thank you. Get the period key there. And just gently pull out. All right, let's see if I can play with the scale here. Select the light source. There we go. Let's go intensify the highlights. All right, so let's do playing around with the scale. Let's see what it's going to look like. Yeah, it's having a hard time coming through with the noise, and I can do it. It's just a matter of playing around with its linearity. Sometimes I find it easier just I'll show you. Just to put an image in there. Images. All right, abstract shapes. Okay, that could work. Let me see what more we've got here. All right, we'll go with this one. See if I can bring this in as a JPEG. Nope, no big deal. Here we go. I got something better. I like this better. All right, if it's not going to allow me, I will go and grab it as a JPEG. This way. Get my screen capture program and just capture it.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
Tell it to grab it, and now I've got it. Let's snag it.
Yeah.
Snag
That's
it
what that's what the Navy is.
Yeah, save it. So I'm going to go back to my, let's see, it was under my lessons. Private. Okay, I'm going to go over to Santa's Sleigh. Here, we'll just SA.
Santa Slayer on it.
Right there. I'm going to put this in here. Okay, done. I think what I like to do is just to make this easier, go into Photoshop. And let me go grab this image and I'll show you what we're going to do. So I'll go open real quick. Go to my lessons folder. There, presentations. Santa Slay images. That one there. Okay. I want this to be black and white. So Command Shift I. Command Shift I. Okay, stupid thing. I'm going to go over here and do it manually then. Hue and saturation and take it out. Command M for merge, not merge for the curves. Make it black like this. And give me a lot of white like this. All right, save it. Done. Close out Photoshop and the browser. And I'm going to go drag and drop the image in here and go grab it real fast. Right there. Okay. Pull this back. Here's the noise texture. We're going to get rid of it, delete it. And we're going to replace it with that new image there, right there. Plug the color into the factor. Come on, things have been so moving around on me here. There, see?
Cool.
So you're lighting the scene, and there's your volumetric lighting in there, right?
Yes.
So let's and I've done something like this before. See if I go further up and then come over here and play with the angles, right? Angles tighter, which means you lose intensity. Take exposure up a little more. There's your volumetrics. Now, if you don't want as harsh of an edge, you play with your radius. See the more radius, see?
Mm-hmm. You can soften it.
And then, or make it really harsh by taking it all away. So it's all your choice, and you can even animate these textures as well.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. That's all we have time for.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna save this, and we're gonna come back to this. We're gonna further texture this better, but that exposure is really harsh. Kind of pull that down a little bit. Mess with my radius. All right, cool. So I didn't see any questions in the chat box, so I think everybody's cool. Hope everybody enjoyed it. We'll be back next year, right after the first of the year. So probably second week, because the first week everybody's out of town for the New Year's holiday. So have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah.
Take care. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, and we'll see everybody soon. Thank you for being a part of this. And we're going to have even more dynamic presentations coming up for 2026, as well as we got other artists coming on board as well too. So it's going to be fun.
Right.
All right. We'll see everybody later. So I'm going to do